Hello. Happy Sunday. Get in here, y'all. Get in here. Gossip is happening. I had to wait almost all day for some good gossip, too. Oh, child. Listen, the gossip just don't be, it just don't be rolling all the time like that. It don't. But it's rolling nine. I got a few things to say. So y'all get on in here, please, if you don't mind. We got some things to talk about. How y'all doing this evening? Please hit the like button as you come in the door. Hey y'all. Hello. Look. Oh, my sisters are here. My cousins are here. I'm loving it. Let me greet everybody before I start running my mouth. Because, child, I got something to say. Some of it's funny and some of it ain't so funny, but we're going to talk about it either way. All right, Quiet Storm 87 is in the house. I know that's right. We got Magaline. Hey, sis. God's anointed daughter. How you doing, girl? Antoinette, what's up, Net? Good to see you. We have Debbie Garcia in the house. Hey, Debbie. Happy Sunday. The beautiful Bianca Edwards is on the porch letting y'all know, get your wine, feet up, hit the like button. Let's go, because we got to talk about these people. They got too much going on. We can't let them slide today. Hey, Jackie Gaines, how you doing, sis? All right, Nacho Twins mama, you made it? All right. Slide on in the door. Come on in the room. Queen of Hearts KS, how are you? So good to see you. All right, African Violet. Hey, sister, how are you? Good to see you. Miss Kaiser, so say hello. Ashley, hey, boo. How you doing? Dora, you still recovering from the Carnival 19? Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, sis. I tried to call you because we wanted to do your birthday. We could still do it late, but I didn't have a cash app for you. And I can't never get you to answer your phone. Plus, I got two numbers for you, and I don't know which one of them is the right one. Okay? Quiet as kept. But, holler at me because I don't know how to get you. Hey, Vet, how you doing? All right, all the way from Birmingham, United Kingdom. In the house, we got DS, always on duty in the reflection corner. She's in charge of refreshments, and she's always in there. Who could do it better? We got my Peanut in the house. Hey, mama's baby. Evie say, y'all, please like this video and help her mama. Please, thank you. That's how y'all help y'all sis now. Thumbs up this video. Angela Davis, how you doing, boo? Good to see you. Doc from ENC, how you doing? All right. Welcome. Is this your first time live? Anybody else that's here, if it's your first time live, please put FTL in the chat. First time live, so we'll know, so we can welcome you. You are welcome. Okay, the beautiful and gorgeous Niecy Rose is in the house. Our very own Ghanaian bombshell. Y'all see it. You know what it is. Hey, Tay. How you doing? Hey, Rose. How you doing, sis? Rochelle. Sister, how are you? How you doing? It's good to see y'all. Look, we had to take us a day off yesterday. The gossip was slow. And y'all know y'all sister don't believe in no line and no signifying. So I was not finna come on here and make up a cotton picking thing, nor was I coming on here to repeat some stuff somebody else done made up because they got bored and wasn't no good gossip going on yesterday. Not in my book. Hey, fresh strawberries. How you doing? Good to see you. Who else? Oh, there go my BB. Hey, boo. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Who else we got? I'm trying to make sure I done got everybody. Doc, you say it's been a while. Okay, I feel you. Well, welcome back. Like welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. Okay. We glad you made it back. Anybody else that comes in the door, y'all know how it go. If I miss them, don't y'all miss them. Everybody welcome on the porch at all times. We can have differences of opinion. Please no insults, personal comments, personal insults. It's all love around here. We can have a difference of opinion. But always remember, tongue and teeth fall out and kin folks do not. Okay. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So look, okay, there go happy to be happy, girl. We happy you made it. So listen, let me tell y'all what's going on over here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to do something that I was supposed to done before, but I got caught up. Y'all know me. I get busy, and then I will forget what I was supposed to do, especially if I do it the one time and it don't go right, and I'm supposed to go back and redo it. And then I will honestly forget, and I don't be meaning to. Y'all know my mind is bad, and I don't want it to be bad, but it is. Hey, LaTanya Hudson, happy Sunday. Good evening. Tracy Lashley, you here? Hey, Rochelle, I just tried to send that email a second time, sis. Every time I see you, I remember, but if I don't do it right that minute, it'll slide. Just like it pop in my brain, it'll pop right back out. So look, y'all see who on the thumbnail. We got to talk about a few people. First of all, I need somebody to explain to me why the hell Tamar Braxton so messy. Why she can't leave people alone. Then when somebody go after her, she, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to talk about her in a minute with her messy self. We got to talk about what's going on between Wack 100 and Tasha K. Now, mind y'all, y'all know I don't support Tasha K lying on nobody or nothing like that. But I still have a problem with the way this man is talking about her and, the stuff he's saying. So we're going to have to discuss that. Because y'all know around here, we got to keep it, we have to keep it 100 all the times. At all times, we got to keep it 100 off the muscle. And the truth of the matter is, I don't care about a lady's, business practices or whatever. She told some lies. Okay, fine. She done been took to court and it's been settled. That's all well and good. To me, that's never going to excuse what this man is doing. And we're gonna have to we gotta have a little talk about that. Both of them done talk with this little clear boy. I think his name Adam 12. Adam, is it 12? No, Adam 12 was the police show. Let me look at it. Adam 22, number 22. Oh, shoot. Tracy Lashley, thank you for the cash out. My sis say, just because I love you, I do. That's so sweet. That's why I love my sisters. Every now and then it'll be somebody just show you some love and it'll lift your spirits. Man, I tell you, let me send a heart back right now. I appreciate that, sis. And listen, and that's my first support of the day. Believe that. So we got to talk about that. Because that just disturbed my all my good nerves, all of them, every bit of them. It was so much to say about that, and I'm gonna try to contain myself because y'all know how I can get. Hey, Be Nice, how you doing? You just hit the button that's ringing the doorbell. I know that's right, girl. You ain't that late. Thank you, baby. 22. I had to look at my notebook. 22. Listen, I messed around and told my age with that Adam 12 because that show used to be the police show. Who in here old enough to remember Adam 12? Just put a 1 in the chat. If you old enough to remember Adam 12, put a 1 in the chat because I know it's some jitterbugs in here that don't know nothing about that. Okay? He should have picked a different name because we're going to be trying to call him Adam 12 all the time. Everybody my age and older probably going to be trying to call him that. Hey, Miss Nisi. How you doing, boo? Oh, there go my girl Vita from Denver. I know that's right. Oh, I see them ones in the chat. Listen, this is why I say the porch is for the grown. Baby, we grown with grown kids around here. Some of us grown with grown kids, grandchildren, all that. This is the grown channel. Okay, that's why we don't tolerate no foolishness over here. Okay, this is the auntie section. We don't have time for mess. All right. Now, if the nieces and nephews want to kick it with us, that's cool. But everybody got to act like they got some sense. Okay. And now another way we going to do this. Everybody got to act like they got some sense. Okay. I'm so glad I'm in my element. I'm around my people on this good Sunday. That's right. That's right. BB, what you say, girl? BB say them grown kids can't sit with us. I know that's right. Listen, so yeah, that whole thing, y'all, that ran my nerves. I ain't gonna lie to you. I listen. God, I'm scratching right now thinking about it. That's how bad it messed with my nerves. It got me itching. Megan Thee Stallion, little Megan Pete, was performing with Beyonce. We're gonna talk about that. They both look so adorable on the stage. It was so cute. And some of the reaction from social media was lots of positive reaction, so I like that. Also, oh, we gotta have a little talk about everybody's favorite angry leprechaun, Mr. Tory Lanez. Okay, Mr. Tory Staines. We gotta have a little chit chat, a little chatter chit about Tory Lanez, child, and what's going on with him. You know, and the greatest American hero, Megan Cuniff. You know, the people's reporter, because she ain't with the foolishness. That lady gonna always get the truth and bring it in. And I feel like now she really giving us everything. I felt like she was holding back before and being super duper professional and everything, but now the greatest American hero is giving it to us raw and uncut. Guess she say, you'll think about it next time before you call somebody a googly eyed bitch. You know what? Guess she say, I know what to do about you. I know what to do about you. So we're gonna talk about that too. How y'all is? How was everybody's weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Because listen, y'all, I missed y'all yesterday, but I promise I was not finna turn off my sewing machine and come in here and make up nothing. Y'all know I don't play like that. I'm not that type of girl. I'm not. If the gossip ain't gossiping, then I know how to cut fabric and pat my foot on that pedal and keep going. That's right, Bianca. Let them know. Tell them to hit that like button. Let them people know we in here. Y'all know that's how you help me, and I appreciate it. Okay? But yeah, wasn't really too much happening. Where do we start? Let's start with Tamar Messy Tia. Let's start with her. Because y'all know I had brought her up, I want to say a few lives ago. Y'all remember that? Let me know if y'all remember that in the chat. So I brought her up a few lives ago, and I asked the question, is Tamar Braxton just messy? And I believe that the test determines that that's true. I believe that she is just indeed messy. I believe she messy to her core. So this go around, she bothering that little girl Saweetie, you know, with the fingernails. That poor child, I don't even know what to say for poor little thing. She be trying to make her little music. From what I can see, she don't bother nobody. And she wear them fingernails and stuff. And I used to wear long nails. They didn't look like that, but I don't think she hurt nobody by having them nails. I'm not sure how exactly her nails would be Tamar Braxton's business. But I guess when you Tamar Braxton and you just messy, you might have the tendency to make stuff your business that ain't none of your business, even when you know that it ain't none of your business. So apparently, a little Saweetie, and I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm just, I got to say it like that because that's how she spell it. Right, Miss Nisa Tamar, and everybody doggone business. She get on my nerves with that. Like I'm not a fan of nobody that sit up and just pick with people, and that's what it gives. Okay, so this young lady had did some video where she was eating a sandwich, a hamburger, and she put a bunch of fries and stuff on it and ate the burger. Okay, fine. I wouldn't do it, but do your thing. How, ain't none of my business. Hey, Tammy Carter, what's up, sis? Say Tamar just can't function without mess or drama. I don't think she can, Tammy. I'm with you. I don't believe she can do it. So the girl is minding her business. I guess she promoting. Didn't McDonald's have some kind of combo meal or something for this girl? I don't know if it was in response to a song or whether it was just promo or whatever. However, whatever. They don't put some money in her pocket. She doing a video eating a sandwich from the McDonald's. Done put her some fries on the sandwich from the McDonald's and everything. And she's maneuvering. She minding her business. Ooh, Quiet Storm say sound like she just miserable and messy. You right. You right. Hey, my Helga. You say little Saweetie. Hey, boo. Yeah, that's how she spelled it. So I got to call it how she spelled it now. So she gonna make a comment like, who asked you? You first of all, Tamar know what she be doing. You know that your name is recognizable. You know that everybody knows you're messy. So when you say some not so nice stuff, you gonna get handled. You already know people gonna have something to say. Even if they don't handle you, it's gonna draw attention. And I feel like that's why she do it, to draw attention. And somebody else did that recently too. And I'm gonna hit on that in just about a second. So the girl minding her business, here she go in the goddamn comment section talking about so beautiful, but the nails ... It's giving Edward scissor hands. Sister, how do you wipe your A? I love you, but someone asked me to ask you. First of all, ain't nobody asked you to ask nothing. Talking about some goddamn, it's giving it with scissor hands. But when K. Michelle says you look like a leather puppet, a leather sock puppet, then you was sitting up there crying and going on with your funny looking self. See, Tamar, every time I want to give her some grace, every time I want to overlook her mess, here she come with something else. You know what? As strange as this little girl be dressing and, something just be off with her. A lot of times, I don't know what it is. I've heard a little bit of her music, but I can't remember none of it. It didn't really stick in my head. Some of the new stuff will kind of stick in your head a little bit. Even with the repetition. Nothing she's done is stuck in my head. But for everything that I have seen of Lil Saweetie, I've never seen her bother nobody. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do she ever bother anybody? Because I ain't never even heard a story about her bothering nobody. Helga say Tamar just got robbed. I saw that. She need to worry about that before somebody call her ugly again. Right. I would focus on that. Because when I saw she got robbed, I scrolled right on past. Nothing to see here. Because see, sometimes when you a messy person, sometimes your chickens come home to roost. And they come home in different ways. Okay? Yeah, definitely trolling the girl. Then had the nerve after the Shade Room reposted it, to come back and comment talking about it was just a joke. Jesus, y'all gotta stop. Seriously, I love this lady in real life. First of all, what she was doing was inciting everybody to dog pile on and pick on this girl. And I feel like Tamar got a lot of nerve to be, hey, Lady T, to be trying to incite people to pick when you have so much material, Tamar, so much. That's the thing right there. And stop using my Lord and Savior name in vain. Hey, Auntie Eva, who told you to call Jesus? What he got to do with this? He ain't told you to pick with nobody. Talking about it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke because the whole comment section followed up behind her, sitting up talking about, ooh, it's ghetto. Ooh, it's this. I be wondering the same thing. And it's so funny. Some of these girls out here with fingernails, they got nubs. Some of them got fingernails that look like little penises. And they stink right now. You ain't got a fingernail or tip or nothing. You ain't got no dips or overlay or nothing. Sitting up here right now, and they monkey smelling like a swamp. Smelling like a soak away. And you got the nerve to be sitting up talking about people because they got fingernails. That girl know how to maneuver. We just sat there, watched her put all that grease and cholesterol on the sandwich and ate it and didn't even get a stain on her nails. Apparently, she know what she doing. Hey, J.I., say not Tamar who was crying on the reel because somebody called her a Muppet. Yes, that one. Talking about how she washed her behind. First of all, Hooker, and I'm going to call you just that. First of all, Hooker, go ask your ex-husband how he washed his behind because he's mighty rotund with them teeny tiny arms. Tamar ought to be ashamed of herself. Stop that. Stop picking with people and then turn around and then turn right round and pretend like, oh, it was just a joke. I don't know why people taking it so serious because it's nasty and it's ugly. And you didn't have to do that. You ain't have to do that. Go ask Vince how he wash his tail. How the hell do he reach it? Ask him how does he clean that from under cheese? Because you're not going to tell me he can reach his genitals either. Was you washing them for him while y'all was together? See how that works? See, you can ask somebody some rude stuff, but we can ask you some rude stuff too, Tamar. Y'all please hit the like button because I'm just on her for now, but we moving on up. Yes, to the east side. Somebody need to get Tamar, but that whole thing of sitting up just picking on people that don't bother nobody, it ain't cute. It ain't cute. And somebody need to tell her it ain't cute. See, at the end of the day, when you the type of person that like to pick and poke with people, guess what, boo? It's open season on you. Then those of us who really know how to roast, we feel like we got a license to go ahead and roast you alive. I mean, after all, you think it's cute to pick on people, so hold still while we pick a little bit. Hold still. Because you know, you giving us Muppet realness in the wig, but don't forget, boo, we've seen you without it too. We've seen both. Sitting up there looking like a Simpsons character with that top lip jutted out like that. Yeah, that from under cheese. How he get that? How he reach up under there with them little bitty arms, with them T-Rex arms? His whole life looked like he walking around in a Barney costume. Girl, don't start. Don't start. None won't be none. Nisa Rose said, well, Tamar should have kept that joke to herself. She sure should have. She sure should have. Because by the time you stepping out exposing yourself, honey, it's roasters on deck. We can get you. We can get you. We can help you to gather yourself. Like a ponytail, it won't be a problem. Y'all use your engagement button on the bottom right hand side. It look like a little emoji. Tap it and send them bubbles up. Let them know y'all in the house. Tammy Carter said it may not be serious, but it's mean spirited. Yes, sis, very mean spirited. And I don't like girls like that, because at the end of the day, you really ain't got the mouth you pretend to have. Because the minute somebody digging your tail, you do the same thing you did when K Michelle got a hold of you. You sit up there and cry and turn to a victim. Auntie would say, oh my, Tamar's getting drugged. She really too mouthy, then cries about being called a Muppet. My thing is just don't pick on people. Like, who asked you? That girl ain't said your name all day. Why would you go on social media and do that? You wanted to incite people to pick on that girl. Hey, Lel, good evening. It don't make no sense. DSA Vince is a marshmallow with T-Rex arms. Girl, it's giving the Michelin Man. It's giving the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And that right there is what was cheating on you. Girl, please, if you don't get your life together, if you don't get your whole life together, and then you went and got that other fella from over there in Africa with his funny looking self, and he was handling you. I feel like a fingernail on another woman's hand is the last thing that you need to be having any type of discourse about, Tamar. That's all I'm saying with that. That's all I'm saying, and I'm going to let her live. I ain't gonna drag her all the way to hell, but she, you know, we can definitely give her half a tank of gas, see if we can put something on it. Okay. Hey, Ronetta, how you doing? Welcome. Is this your first time? Welcome. But yeah, enough on Tamar. I ain't like I said, I'm gonna give her about a half a tank of gas. I ain't gonna take her all the way there, but she really do need to stop. I don't know who told her it was cute to be picking on people. It's not. It's not. Especially not somebody younger than you that ain't bothering you, and you ain't seen her bother nobody, and this girl ain't been off cold. She ain't did nothing to nobody. So what is your problem with this girl? Okay, what's your problem with everybody? That's what I would like to know, Tamar Braxton. Tamar need to go sit down somewhere. See if she can get her life in order. Seriously. Because this last move she making romantically, it looks a mess too. Quiet as kept. Hey, Jay Delaray. Yeah, Tamar do stay in trouble. She trifling. A trifling, good for nothing, shiftless heifer is what it's giving me. Okay? You say not your first time, sis, but it's been a while. Well, welcome back, sis. Welcome back. So that's that on that. Now let's talk about, can we talk about it? Talk about it. Everybody's favorite angry leprechaun, Tory Lanez. Let's talk about him. And the greatest American hero, Megan Cuniff. You know, the people's journalist, the people's reporter, because y'all know she reports it straight. She ain't got time to be doing no favors, reporting lies to try to smear the victims. You know, I really like that about her. I think she's absolutely wonderful. That's why I call her the greatest American hero at this time. She's truly the greatest American hero in my book. So this is what's being said. Hey, Josh Star, how are you? So listen. Listen. Megan Cuniff has reported, you know, the greatest American hero. She says, let me clear my throat. Oh, Lord. According to page 6, and then she threw in her 2 cents, the greatest American hero, that is. Page 6 to report it that Tory Lanez is scared for his life in prison after Stallion shooting. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not supposed to holler like that. Them clear people crazy as hell after Stallion shooting. Like he went out on somebody's ranch and just shot. Man, I can't stand these people. I can't stand them. But that's what they said. Baby, here come Megan Cuniff, the greatest American hero. Oh, yes. That's right, Nisa Rose. Megan the reporter, honey. I like her work too. So she said, this is why protective custody exists. Someone who's been to prison 3 times told me. The CDC, which is, that's not like the Center for Disease Control. This is the Correction Data Center, CDC, will never allow that dude to walk main line. Level 4 or 3 for sure. They would kill him the first day on the yard. Cali is stacked with hitters. No other state is like it. Yeah, matter of fact, I was talking to Peanut earlier and told her between Florida and California, the prisons ain't no goddamn joke. And the honorable mention to Angola and Louisiana too. Shout out to them. They do a bang up job with their prison system. They do. They ain't real liberal. Real good prisons. Should make you think twice about going back. Okay. Just thought it ain't just you. Baby, it's not just you. I seen it. I just be trying not to say nothing, but I sure seen it, baby. Nisa, you say like Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah, that's how they said it, man. That's how they said it. Time after the stallion shoot. What? So now he's a horse wrangler? Like, boy, if y'all don't stop. He LEL say he's scared. Why you doing things to end up in jail knowing you stand a whopping 4'2"? LEL, go help DS in that corner, please. Not a whopping 4'2". I can't even take y'all serious with this. Tammy say should have kept his mouth and internet finger shut leading up to this trial. Should have. If he'd have kept quiet, Megan, a little silly tail, probably would have never even told on him. She'd have kept making up stories for them people till they just left it alone. The DA would have had to like force the situation. But no, not Midget Mac. He got so much to say. So then Megan says, she's quoting what the person said, and she showed the screenshot of what the person said, and so forth and so on. Say half of Cali State prison population cannot be around the other half, basically. 2 dudes we talking about will be considered trophies to anyone doing real time down there. That's very true. And this writer's from the Pacific Northwest, so I'm assuming he probably got in trouble up there in Washington State or Oregon or something and got put up there. Okay? But he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Whoever pop Midget Mac gonna have bragging rights for a long time. Yeah, I got rid of that little dude right there. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. He ain't scared about being off. He's scared about them people making him, get somebody off. That's what he's about. Fred say, it's hard in jail for a pimp. Oh, Vita Worship say, little people. No, that's Midget Mac. That's goddamn Midget Mac. No, she didn't say hitters. She quoted somebody and she said it exactly the way they said it. She didn't change it at all. Okay? But this is the thing. That's what I believe little Tory is worried about. People got dropped the soap jokes. But can we be honest? I mean, I always ask before I just, say what I be thinking. Because y'all know sometimes I be thinking stuff that I ought not to be thinking. But if y'all don't mind me being honest, I'm going to tell you what I really think. I'm going to tell y'all what I really think about that whole situation. I'm serious. If it's all right with y'all, I'm going to keep it real. Let me see what Josh say. Josh say Tory Lanez should be scared the same way Meg was scared when he decided to play Yosemite Sam. And you right. Auntie Eva say, tell it. I always ask because, I have to gauge the crowd to see if y'all all right with me being real. He LEL say Tory too close to the ground to drop it. They can snatch that soap out his little hands. Oh, I thought I told you to help out in that corner. And are there napkins on the refreshment table in the corner? Oh, you say go on, keep it 100. Well, I got 2 people saying I could keep it real. Okay. Everybody else being quiet. Hey, in the case. She said, bonsoir, family. All right. So listen. This is what I think. I really believe that is what he is concerned about. Now, what's disturbing with that is you was the same one beating up on little old sickly August Alsina. This boy sick, looked like you could just knock him over with a feather. You done jumped on this little sick boy and fought him. You jumping on women and fighting them. You done pulled out the old pistola and popped another one. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you's a menace to society. Then when it's time to go to prison, we supposed to believe that you so scared. Help me. Help me help you. Lord J. Della Ray says she'll buy some napkins for the corner. Okay. Tracy said that's why we here, so I can keep it real. Okay. Hey, the divine Miss M. Listen. Thank you, Fresh Strawberries. I appreciate it. And see, this is the thing. They talking about dropping the soap. Y'all do realize a lot of them men is full-size men. A lot of the men sitting up in the prison, y'all know I worked in prisons for a whole bunch of years. I mean a bunch of them. And let me tell you, it's a lot of full-size gentlemen. And I know I'm using the term gentleman loosely in the prisons. Yes, there are. And they're not going to need him to drop the soap. If he dropped the soap, he might escape. Them some full-size men in that prison. Y'all do realize if he never drops anything, he is waist length, waist height with a lot of them gentlemen. I'm gonna let y'all do the math on your own. If he already only come to their waist, just think about that. He don't have to bending over might be his best bet, because at least if he bent over, he might escape. He can't y'all just see him on his knees trying to crawl between the men's legs to escape out that shower? Can't y'all see it? Because I can see it. He is in danger. And the fact that you's a whole celebrity and you in there for trying to pop a girl, do you realize what's finna happen? You talking about send Pampers, girl, you better send him some chloroseptic and Sucrets. His throat finna be so. You not understanding what I'm trying to tell you. Baby, it's every night finna be karaoke night. Because not only will it be a trophy that somebody off them, they'll be bragging that they the one was, y'all know what I'm trying to say without trying to say it, because I'm still a lady. Now, y'all know I'm not just finna get in public and just start talking like Red Fox and Andrew Dice Clay. I'm not finna do that, but y'all know what I'm saying. And I ain't got to say it. Now, if y'all really care about him, send him some Sucrets. Every time they post Megan Thee Stallion or anything, here they come free to. No, don't free him, because he ain't getting out of there for at least 10. But y'all can send him some money for the canteen where he can buy some throat lozenges. I'm just saying. Send him some canteen money. That's all I'm saying. Nisa said, I bet his feet swing on the lower bunk, or he need a full-length ladder to get to the top. Or maybe they could buy him one of them step stools that they get churned when they first learning to wash dishes to help him get on that bottom bunk. So now listen. He gonna put out a statement, y'all. He still ain't learned nothing. He's so dumb. By the time you come up where they could possibly give you parole, they're just gonna go back to your statement. Hey, Legina the Jackson. Okay, let me get y'all comments real quick before I read his statement where y'all could hear this him. Legina say everybody get what's coming to them sooner or later. Yeah, you gonna reap what you sow. Jazz say, I could see Tory Lanez being a pass around in the clink. He better become someone's wife for his own protection. What's sad is he's so portable. They could literally pass him around like a blunt. They really could. Like a swisher. Auntie Eva say that actually happened on the NYC subway platform recently, karaoke and live in color for the world to see. I'm just telling you that happens in prison on a regular, just so you know. Yeah, short and stout, honey, short and stout. Yes, Nisi, not Andrew Dice Clay. I'm not finna be up in here talking like that. I ain't gonna say I ain't never, went off before, but I try to be a lady these days. That's all I'm saying. But listen, let me read y'all the statement he made. I want y'all to hear how stupid he is. See, some people don't learn. Now, your bravado, your running around, your lying, your grandstanding, your dog whistles got you 10 years in prison, and this Negro ain't learned nothing. He gonna be just like his daddy. Okay. Now, this Negro is calling his fans umbrellas. That don't even make no sense. The umbrellas? That sounds like a 1950s doo-wop group, the Umbrellas. Child, let me find out he in there trying to organize a quartet, Jesus. Okay. Listen. This Negro said, to the umbrellas, I have never let a hard time intimidate me. I will never let no jail time eliminate me, regardless of how they try to spin my words. I have always maintained my innocence and I always will. This week in court, I took responsibility for all verbal and intimate moments that I shared with the parties involved. That's it. What are you, Lord? Let me finish reading. In no way, shape, or form was I apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted of. I remain on the stance that I refuse to apologize for something I did not do. I have faced adversity my whole life, and every time it looked like I would lose, I came out on top. This is nothing but another moment where my back is against the wall and I refuse to stop fighting till I come out victorious. Well, I hope you keep that energy, son. You're going to need it. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. To my family, friends, and umbrellas, thank you for your continued support. See you soon. Baby, 10 years is not soon. Okay? Tammy say him finna be twan. Now, let me tell y'all what's so stupid about this. Because there's a lot of things going on here. So I'm not even going to address the grammar or the punctuation. I'm going to let that slide. I'm not going to take a red pen to this. I should, but I ain't. Now, first of all, he took responsibility for verbal intimate moments. What does intimacy? See, this is why I know this boy is stupid in real life. You kept trying to talk about intimacy when they asked you about them bullets. And look, it got you 10 years in prison. You still talking about intimacy. I hope he realizes that it don't matter how many times you scream that girl gave you some cooter pop. That is not going to keep you out. You know how many men in prison that had cooter pop before? Do he think that coochie is a get out of jail free card? Somebody need to explain something to me. I have never heard of coochie as a get out of jail free card. He keeps, I slept with congratulations. I'm sure there's a lot of men that want to be able to say that. But just because you could say you slept with a baby, that don't, or you apologizing for? Lord, she didn't say you stole no drawers. She didn't say you was a panty snatcher. She said you was Yosemite Sam. You was out there rooting, tooting, raggle, fracking, pow, pow, pow. That's what you was doing. You didn't steal no coochie from this girl. She ain't never said that. Hell, if all you had done was had an intimate moment, you wouldn't have 10 years in the prison right now. You in the penitentiary, not behind your dang-a-lang, son, but behind your pow-pow, behind your click-clack boom. Yes, Legina, he dumb as hell. This boy dumb as a bag of hair. I mean, you so dumb. I'm starting to think your daddy is your brother. Like, you real dumb. You not regular dumb. Oh no, you window liquor dumb. You went to one of them classes wasn't but 10 people in, didn't you? You was in high school in the same class every period, no matter how many times the bell rang, wasn't you? This Negro say intimate. Baby, that didn't help you in trial. It ain't gonna help you now. Then he turned around talking about something. I ain't apologizing for the charges I'm being wrongfully convicted of. Well, let's see about this. If they charging you for being around a firearm and you is a felon and you ain't supposed to be around no firearms, how is that something you didn't do? You was around the firearms. I'm confused. So literally, you're basically telling these clear people, because even if you put it on social media, you put it there for everybody. You better ask Onika husband. You can't put stuff on social media. You can't. It's just stupid. You're very stupid. It don't work like that. So now you on social media, basically giving the court everything they needed. So all they got to do is say, well, he's not remorseful. He wrote a letter on the 23rd or 24th of September 2023 after his sentencing saying that he was not sorry for that. Okay? Assault, with a semi-automatic pow pow. Okay. Let me see what the other one is. I want to get all three. All three, so we can call it out. Mm-hmm. Hold on, because I don't want to miscount. Because see, he keep trying to put it on this girl. Oh, it's her fault. It's her fault. No, sugar. There you go. Illegal possession of a pow pow and negligent. What's this? Negligent use. Because I want to make sure I got it all right. But none of them said that attempted murder. They didn't say attempted manslaughter. They gave you 3 charges pertaining to that firearm. Hey, this is A. So basically, by him sitting up here saying, I'm not apologizing for that, you're clearly showing that you have no remorse. So guess what's going to happen? When he decides to try to at least maybe get a little bit of parole, get some of that game time, like, can I get out now? The only thing that the state got to do is go pull this post from social media. You big dummy. He ain't sorry, Your Honor. He has absolutely no remorse. He's taking no responsibility. He said in no way, shape, or form is he apologizing for the charges that he was convicted of. Okay? Now talking about his back is against the wall. Now, what's funny about that is kind of what we mentioned. Tory, I would advise you keep your back against the wall. Okay, this is not a time to get your back up off the wall. Listen, don't worry about dancing, son. Keep your back against the wall. That is the safest place for you. I don't know how safe it is because he's so light. They could just lift him out of there. But there's that. But the fact that you scared for your life, not you. Not Big Bad Dollar Bill. You scared for your life? Have mercy. What is going on? I say, well. And it's so interesting that this story had the nerve to come out. Now that he's scared for his life. Meanwhile, Megan is over there in Houston, Texas, on the Renaissance tour, on the stage with Beyonce. And coming out singing Savage, honey. And her and Beyonce had on they matching Matthew Reisman, honey, the camouflage. And Megan is in shape. She looked better than she looked in a long time. She always looked good. But that heifer been working out. Listen, Megan will make you shame to eat a piece of fried chicken. Mess around and just look at a picture of Megan 3 times a day and see if that don't cut your food intake. Because it darn sure cut mine. And I ain't nowhere near that child age. But I'm like, ain't nowhere in hell. This girl finna keep walking around here looking like this. And I'm looking like this here. Now, this ain't right. No way, shape, form, or fashion. This here got to stop. But she was looking good, doing a thing. And her and Beyonce was showing love to each other. And it was just so cute. She even had her little fangirl moment. Oh, I love you, Beyonce. I said, oh, Lord. Go ahead, child. The churn was having fun this weekend in Houston. And she was having her good time up there. And I thought it was real nice and everything. It looked like it was real. And I want to say this too. Even after Beyonce got back in the States with her U.S. leg of her tour, have y'all noticed it's been very peaceful? We haven't heard anything unpleasant. So shout out to the concert goers because it looks like everybody has been behaving themselves. Everybody has had a great time. There was even one fella that had a situation with his wheelchair wouldn't fit on the plane. And so somebody made a way for him to go to the concert because he was waiting to go and thought he wasn't going to be able to make it because of the plane. And somebody, I think Beyonce team, somebody stepped in and helped him get over there where he could, take part and partake. I said, wow, this is really nice. It looked like everybody just had a lovely time. So shout out to them. Another honorable mention, Usher gonna be performing to the Super Bowl. He say, right, people really don't know that bullet could have missed Meg and he still would be going to jail. Right. Even if it didn't hit her, the fact that you fired it and you a felon, you ain't supposed to be around them things, boy. Like, seriously, you did that to yourself. Miss Kaiser Sosa said it should be against the wall. Yeah, that's the best place to put your back. Talking about my back just against the wall. Just, you say? Ain't no just against the wall, baby. That's where it's supposed to be. That's right. Keep bumping me against the wall. That's another one gonna end up in there too if he ain't too slick, Mr. Michael Tyler. You know, the crook, the coochie crook. Yeah, Megan looked good, child. She looked nice, but I like the fact that the whole tour, everything's been very pleasant, and it looked like young people just having a good time. They just enjoying themselves. Everybody dancing. I've enjoyed seeing all the different costumes and everybody trying to look like alien superstars, like they going to the alien disco. It's silver everywhere, it's sequins everywhere, mirrors everywhere. So, you know, it's just nice to see the young people have a good time and nobody got hurt. Josh Star say, yeah, there ain't been any concert foolishness, like people throwing things on the stage. No. I'm so glad ain't nobody try that. Yes, for Usher, hit after hit. So yeah, after the Vegas residency, now it's the Super Bowl. So we are watching the ascension of Usher Raymond. Hey, oh my days. Oh my days. Yes, and y'all will hear me say that every now and then about somebody who's been famous for a while. I like to see them get to the point where they don't do small stuff no more. Everything they do is on a massive, huge scale. And I'm going to just say it. I ain't going to dwell on it. I'm waiting on that for Nikki. And I feel like she will ascend once she get rid of that no good man. I'm waiting on her because I feel like she's been doing her thing long enough that I just want to see that for her. I really do. That whole situation with that scumbag man makes me so sad. But I'm going to let that go because I ain't trying to kill my vibe. Tammy say yes to Usher ripping up the Super Bowl halftime. Yes, he still be dancing and twirling like his knees is still good. Tory need to do his Kegel exercise. Who, Lord. Girl, y'all, speaking of Kegels, why was I on Twitter? And I sent it to Peanut. Them it's the men's that say that they trans women's. Y'all, they got something they call a butt baby that they shove up their booty hole and they say they could push it out so they could feel like they gave birth. I'm like, baby, that is not how birth happens. But I thought it was horrible. And they got the little babies in different colors to shove up their booty where they could put. I say, oh God. Oh, help them, Jesus. That's not it. Vet say, yeah, Beyonce and Meg look good. They did. They really did. They really look nice. I thought it was cute. I love Matthew Reisman anyway. Like, Buddy is he decent with a needle and thread. He real decent. I like him. I like what he do. He do costumes for a lot of those girls. He's done costumes for Cardi too. Like he's done costumes for and not just costumes, but like just dressing for events and stuff. He's done a lot of work for Mary J. Blige. Matthew Reisman be really on point. He LEL said, I feel bad for the person that throws something. Yes, God. By the time they throw something at Beyonce, I hope they can duck, run, move like the Flash, because I just can't imagine what's going to happen. Tammy say, give a toast to the glitter fest. Yes, everybody looked like they were just glittering and sparkling and blinging and having a wonderful time. Vet say, yes, Nikki has enough hits to do that, but she keep getting in her own way. It's this man. I'm telling y'all, I feel like it's that man. I do. Cream of wheat say, what in the world have I walked in on? Child, I don't even know which part you came in at, boo. I don't even know. Lord. Not your twins mama say, Tory finna have the yoni egg. That's what they said, Auntie Eva, butt babies. That's what they call it. I'm not finna post that because that was girl, not his thundering over here. Y'all, that thunder hit so loud I had to duck. I say, wait a minute. I don't know how much longer y'all got me. Please hit the like button. Hey, D. Saratinas. But yeah, I wasn't finna post it because it looks lewd. Honestly, it looks very lewd and horrible. Very lewd and horrible. And I'm not gonna post it, but y'all are welcome to Google that or go on Twitter and type it in the search and help yourself. But I would never, ever, ever post that. It's too unseemly. He LEL say nobody told him they could eat an old lady game to feel like that rather than putting something. He LEL. How's the corner this evening? Y'all heard it. Look, listen, I went to ducking. I say, wait a minute. Hey, Serene. She said, unfortunately, Nikki says she not leaving him. I mean, but we've all said we wouldn't do something before and ultimately decided that it was the best thing for our survival. So I'm hoping that for right now, she just talking. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping she just talking and she just have a moment to be like, you know what? I don't need this. Because she don't need that. She's not benefiting anything from that trifling man. All he is an embarrassment. And I just feel like she could do so much better. Oh, fresh strawberries used in my Amazon store, girl. All that, everything in my Amazon store, that's stuff that I use, that I buy, that I like. So I put a few of my favorite things in there. So help yourself, child. That way I could feel like we kind of shopping together. It's kind of what I like to do. It was loud, girl. It was loud. I was over here ducking for real. Be nice. What you say? You thought I had some sound effects? No, honey, that's Jesus now. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just here. Like everybody else, girl. I'm just here. So now can we talk about what's going on? Now that we got all the light stuff out the way. All the light stuff. We got to talk about what's going on with Wack 100 and Tasha K. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I want to preface this by saying I don't want nobody coming to bother me about, oh, well, Tasha K did this and Tasha K did that. What this man is doing is reprehensible. I'm going to play y'all some audio and we're going to get into this thing. Okay? Now, I saw when it was first being said that he was insinuating that he had slept with this lady. I wasn't touching that because y'all know how I am, okay? Y'all know how I am. I don't follow up behind a lot of mess. Ooh, y'all. So the fact that he said it, to me, that wasn't enough for me to go repeating, oh, he said this about her. And I know a lot of people do it. I'm not judging nobody. That's between you and your God. If you don't mind repeating stuff that possibly cannot be true, that's fine. What if it works for you, baby, if you like it, I love it. I don't do that. I don't do that. Cream of wheat, I don't know whether she could stay out or not, but it's not okay for this man to do what he's doing. So he said that he insinuated that he slept with this lady. And she ends up talking with this clear boy, Adam 22. And so she did go ahead and have something to say about it. He asked her point blank about what the man had said and what the man was insinuating. And anyhow, oh my, y'all, I seen something that was so disturbing, but I'm scrolling past it. Forgive me. They just took my breath away. Not touching that. Everything I can't report on everything. I can't speak on everything. But anyway, so she sat down with this clear boy Adam, and he asked her about it point blank, and she had some things to say. And so I'm gonna let y'all hear it from the horse's mouth. And I'm not calling this lady no horse, it's just a turnable phrase. Do not come sliding up on me with that foolishness, okay? Now let's go. Let's hear what she had to say about this.
Listen, the first time I heard of that man is when I don't know how it got to me, but someone was like, he did an interview with R. Kelly.
Yeah, he called him on our show, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I had interaction. And then he was just like, yeah, R. Kelly hired him to investigate me. And I'm like, for what? He's like, well, you leaked his jail records. Yeah, so does the Justice Department. They know they opened up a whole investigation on me. So what are you doing? Well, I'm trying to get him justice. Are you a Fed? Have you not seen my channel? Like, I tell on every motherfucking body. I'm not a gangster. I'm a snitch.
Is this the root of your Wack 100 beef as well? Because in full disclosure,
I don't have a beef with him.
I was on the podcast with him, and he was trying to imply that he had slept with you. Now, I know you're married, and I very much doubt that, but he was implying that.
He said that?
Well, maybe we got a lawsuit for him now.
I don't need no lawsuit because that shit ain't true. Like,
well, I know it's not true, but he was sitting there with his shiny head, just like, yeah, me and her, we got a history.
Listen, the first time I heard of that man is when I don't know how it got to me, but someone was like, he did an interview with R. Kelly.
Okay,
yeah,
so let's go to the next one.
Show, yeah.
And I love snitching on a motherfucking gangster. And I love snitching on a motherfucker that molest kids. And I do have special agents on speed dial. So what are we talking about here? Uh-huh. And then his ex-girlfriend, I guess who he cheated on his wife with, hit me. And she was like, I'm the one that, took that picture of him laying on his diabetes belly. And his ass was up.
Right.
She said she put 3 fingers in his ass.
Oh, my.
She did. 3.
Yikes.
We got the winos calling him 3-finger Wack.
Yeah, I heard a few people calling that.
Yeah, that came from us. So,
oh, my.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Wack.
I'm just saying. I sent you the videos. He showed up at my office. Talking about he gonna get a office suite next to me. Like, what am I supposed to be scared of you?
Right.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I will come outside. Like, next time you outside, call me and say you outside. I will come outside. I will let you do whatever you want to do to me. And I'm going to have them crackers waiting on your ass. Right. They love a good nigger, okay, in their jail cell. Especially the ones that I'm Pyru, I'm blood. Oh, they need and I love snitching on a motherfucking gangster and workers, you bitch. And if I help to put R. Kelly behind bars, what makes you think I won't have your ass behind bars getting 4-5 in your ass? Well, they waiting on a big thick ass like him. He got that Kanye ass. He got a fat ass.
He does have.
He does have a fat ass, and they like that shit.
Lipo.
Workers, you bitch. And if I help,
then we had Tasha K stop by.
Okay, we gonna play what he had, what he had to say for himself after the fact. But let's just deal with Tasha's response. Tasha, and I'm sorry. We all know Tasha's been known to tell a tale or two, but I believe her this time. She said she ain't mess with that man. She hadn't even heard of him till the mess with R. Kelly. Jackie, you clutching your pearls and I'm clutching mine too. Hey, Bratz doll. And I don't be watching her channel, so I was unaware about the lady with her 3 fingers and Wack's booty hole. I didn't know nothing about his booty hole and 3 fingers. But prayers for his booty hole, I suppose. Yeah. And the fact that she said the people in prison will have a great time with him because, he got a big booty. He got a fat booty. The clear boy say, yeah, he talking about getting lipo, but he do have a fat booty. And he even said that he don't believe him with that because I think it's just so vulgar to say that about a lady that you never touched. And I also believe her that he said that, that he was trying to intimidate her, talking about he gonna get an office next to her office. And, she did mess around. Yes, Brett's daughter, interviewer agreed that he got a fat booty. Yeah, the interviewer agreed that he got a fatty. Yes, that he got them yams. Sweet, sweet yams. Okay, can you give him the yams? Yeah, he got them yams. He got them yams. He got them cakes. He caked up and caked out. Shout out to CT. So, yeah, there's that. I do believe he was trying to intimidate her. I do believe he lied on that lady. And I don't know whether I believe about the 3 fingers in the booty hole, but the lady that he was going with, according to Tasha K, claimed that she had her fingers, 3 of them, in his booty hole. To me, the bigger question on that is why would you run the risk, ma'am, of putting your fingers in that man's booty hole? But that's neither here nor there because that ain't why we here. But now let me let y'all hear what this man got to say. Yes, Legina, donkey booty. He got a donk. He got a donk. He got a donk. He got a donk. Yes, he got all that. He got a fat fatty, all caked up and caked out. And you up here bothering with women. Maybe he feel like it's competition. But let's go. Let's hear what this clown had to say.
Is this the root of your...
And I love snitching on my workers.
Then we had Tasha K stop by.
Oh, did she tell you about... Or did you tell her that I told you about us?
Here's the thing.
Did you tell her that Wack told you about our little thing?
I did ask her if she ever had sexual relations with you.
What did she say?
She looked horrified. She's been with her husband since she was in her early 20s.
She got, I ain't gonna put her. But so what did she say? Did she answer the question?
If she was with you?
Did she answer the question on camera?
Yeah, she said no.
So, and then that's all she said?
I mean, most of her other the rest of her response was mostly like non-verbal gestures that she was like horrified. She kind of looked like she was going to throw up.
You know, me and Tasha look alike.
I would not do that to her. But
me and Tasha K looks alike. She's a very,
you're more of a caramel.
She's,
Then we had Wack, pretty guy. She's a woman. Wack.
That's my point. I can call her a pretty guy because she's a real woman, but she's pretty as a guy. Now, if you got a female that's pretty as a guy, then she's fucked up as a girl.
I feel like you...
Tasha K is the definition of a walking oxymoron. Shout out to Cardi B. Yo, listen. Shout out to my spies on the other side and my squad because she know what I did to her. Wack, pretty guy. Tasha K, I didn't say shh. I won't.
First of all, we're going to stop him right there because he's doing something to my nerves. First of all, what's even worse the fact than his disrespect is that clear man had more respect for that sister than he did. That's the first problem I got with him. That's the first problem. How the clear boy got more respect than you? Okay? Now, moving off of that, you run around trying to convince people that you slept with her. Meanwhile, talking about she looked effed up. She looked like me. Basically trying to say this woman looks like a man. And it was the fact that the clear boy had to tell him she is a woman. Like, and he hollering and cackling, shout out to Cardi B. First of all, if Cardi and her is arguing, those are two women arguing back and forth. You a full-grown man that like your booty hole stretched. And you sitting up here talking about a woman, a black woman at that, calling her masculine. You got a lot of nerve. First of all, I want to know what you know about masculinity. Unless your man is real masculine. Because Lord knows ain't nothing masculine about this no-neck having joker. The fact that he is head and shoulders, I want everybody who ever picked on Benzino to be quiet unless they're going to drag him next. His chin sits directly on his chest. Ain't a neck in sight. Ain't a neck in sight. And he's sitting up here talking about she look like him. Negro, maybe your mama look like you. Maybe your mama look like you. But it's a whole lot of nerve for you to be sitting up talking about you slept with a woman and then trying to call her ugly. Negro, you talking out both sides of your neck. You so disrespectful. He's so typical. He is so typical of a dusty Negro. And I'm not surprised at all that y'all say this is Blueface manager. That's why that boy think it's okay to run around being musky and acting like he acting and being so disrespectful. Right, Nacho Twins mama, it's given that he sleep with pretty men. The fact that you talking about she look like a pretty man, is that why you made up stories lying about sleeping with this lady? You fantasizing about sleeping with a pretty little boy? Let me find out that little Jonathan been over there handling your meat. Let me find out little Jonathan been over there handling your meat, because you ain't nobody gonna convince me that he ain't sweet as a stalk of sugar cane. This is, they say, why he sound like that. Because he a clown. He a clown. I think that's how they sound when somebody done rubbed on their prostate the wrong way. You got a whole lot of nerve. Yes, he's disgusting. And the fact that he thought that was okay. See, this is the type of thing that keeps happening to that sort of black looking man. Because that ain't no black man. You're just black looking. You look somewhat black. Now, mind you, it keeps happening over and over and over in social media, in public places, where non-black men are disgusted by your disrespect of black women. Because that clear boy, if y'all go over to the neighborhood talk, I ain't lying, go look at that clear boy face. He was absolutely appalled at how disrespectful this clown was. And he's sitting up here laughing all by himself. This clear boy ain't laughed with him not one time. Greasy, sounding dusty. I don't even know how he managed to be greasy and dusty at the same time, sis, but you're right. He looked oily and dusty. Clown with them little stingy ears. Auntie Eva said, so if he calling her a guy, what does that say about his preference? He trying to tell y'all. It's the reason why he wanted them fingers in his booty. It's a reason. You say, I can't listen, sound like he got a throat infection. That's what happens. That's what happens. When his man pulled it out, he should have washed it off first. Yep. Oh, no, this ain't no dust mite, Nacho Twins mama. This is a dust devil. This a dust devil. This ain't no dust mite. He done had his prostate rubbed the wrong way. Yeah, he's horrible and he's disgusting. And anybody who sit up and cackle and act like this is cute, I don't care if you're a woman, I don't care if you're a black woman. If you think this is cute in any way, shape, form, or fashion, go to have a tall glass of bleach, because you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ain't nothing cute about this. Yeah, he's horrible. He's disgusting. Yeah, old sweet meat. Oh, sweet meat. That's why I say, let me find out little Jonathan been over there handling his meat. Let me find out. The fact that he thought it was cute to get in public and say that a black woman looked like a man. When the truth of the matter is, if he know a woman that looked like a man, it's probably his mother. He probably looked just like her. He probably looked just like her. I can't imagine for the life of me why any man would think that this is okay. This is an embarrassment. Matter of fact, let me hit y'all with the StreamYard, because, in case y'all got something to say on it. But I find him disgusting. And I'm sorry, I don't care how much I don't care for Tasha K's behavior. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And you know what else? After he did something this disgusting, I'm going to be side-eyeing any man who have anything to do with him. Any dudes that sit up and talk with him, kick it with him, anything. I'm looking at you sideways. This was disgusting. First of all, you talking up under this lady clothes. You talking up under this lady clothes, and then you turn around and call her a man. And I don't believe you. I don't believe that lady slept with you. I don't believe she let you touch her. And I absolutely believe that you tried to intimidate her. Auntie Eva say you could live or die by your words. His days can be shortened. All I'm saying is, if he know a woman that look like a man, it's his mammy. And I mean that. That's just so disgusting. You got a lot of nerve to say some stuff like that. And the fact that people, when he first made those statements, like I said, y'all know I don't do mess like that. If somebody sit up and make an accusation against somebody and it's unfounded, I don't have no proof. What I'm not gonna do is jump online and just repeat it like it's the truth. In reality, I'm with the clear boy. I feel like I would love to see Tasha sue him. I would want her to do that. Like, she might be able to get part of the money she owed Cardi like that, because this man is a piece of trash. Okay? And I'm sorry and let me be very clear. Tasha K may be shaped questionably, but that lady is not ugly in the face to me. She's not. And shout out to her for keeping it real too. Let's keep it all the way real. She says she ain't no gangster. She a snitch. I support that. Let them know exactly who you are. So if she know your business, she tell him. Don't come running back. Oh, you was a snitch. No. First of all, I feel like we need to be clear on what a snitch is. A snitch is somebody who commits a crime with you and then puts their name on your court papers. Not somebody that you violate, assault, harm in any way, threaten, and then they call the police. That is not a snitch. That's a citizen reporting you. That's somebody that has a choice, and they made it. They have the choice to either handle you in the street and give you an opportunity to call the law on them, or they can go ahead and call the law on you and stay out of trouble with them clear people. And I support that. What, cream of wheat? I'm telling the truth. I like to tell the truth, about everything. Like, she might be shaped questionably, but that lady is not ugly in the face. She's not. And I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Everybody's made different. You think every woman gonna be built like an hourglass? They not. Some ladies ain't got no hips. Some ladies got hips that's too wide and the chest flat. Some ladies got sand in the top and the bottom. Some ladies shaped like pears. Some ladies shaped like oranges. Hell, I saw a big lady. She was real pretty. She looked like a real pretty fancy beach ball. So women can be shaped all types of ways. You understand what I'm saying? But that lady ain't ugly in the face. And ain't nothing wrong if you ain't the most shapely. It's people right now that went and got them surgeries and botched their whole body because they don't let people fool them into thinking that every woman got to be shaped the same way. You don't. You don't. And so what if people laugh or chuckle about it? My behind so big you could mess around and sit a whole dinner plate back there. You think I care if somebody laugh about my big tail? I don't care about you laughing. It's mine. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. Whatever. But you know, sometimes we just got to be real about stuff. She might not have the best shape, but the girl ain't ugly. Ain't nothing going on, but people calling her ugly because she dark. Now that's just what that is. Vet say he manages Blueface, Ray J, and partners with 6ix9ine. That say a lot about his wannabe gangster. You know what? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Legina say, right, we can't all look like Megan Thee Stallion. Sure can't. Baby, that's good genetics and good time in the gym. Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do it. And that's fine if you can't. It's fine. It's true, Nisi. Like everybody put all this pressure, especially on black women. Oh, you got to look like this. Your waist got to be this size. Your booty got to be this size. Your titties got to sit up like this. Your skin got to be like that. Your hair got to be long like this. And I seen a clear woman. I mean, she was ugly as homemade sin on first Sunday. And she had a rich husband, a big house, a nanny. And I say, boy, look at here. Everybody else can walk around looking like, can't you help me? Don't you try? But when it comes to black women, we got to be picture perfect, or everybody want to say we look like men and all this other nonsense. Like I'm real tired. Me tired. Right, Cream of Wheat. That woman ain't ugly. The nerve of him talking about she looked like a man. Note to all the women: don't wear your hair short around him because he's attracted to men. He might tell a lie on you. Josh say I'm fasting and reading names like Cream of Wheat and Bianca eating pot roast. Oh Lord, they talking about food and you over there fasting, baby. They making it hard on you. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. I had baked fish and a cucumber salad for dinner. I'm trying to take it real easy over here. And sipping on some pomegranate juice for my bad heart. Listen, Bianca Edwards is the super mod. That girl be working a whole job and hold my whole chat down. Super mod. Miss Kaiser Sose say it's mine, is there, it ain't going nowhere. T-shirt. Yeah, for real. For real. I promise you, ain't nobody alive gonna make me feel no type of way by me. The body I got is the one I got. My legs is long, my thighs is big, my booty is huge, my chest be chesting. It's all type of stuff going on. And whatever it is, it's gonna stay just like that. I wish I would. No, now you got pot roast, Sprite, and a margarita. I'm through. I'm through. Oh, there go my cousin. What's up, Michael Alexander? That's right. Tell him, cuz. Y'all, please hit the like button, please. I just couldn't get over that, y'all. I just felt like the amount of disrespect that this Negro is putting out is ridiculous. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else that I think. I think that a lot of them are using the fact that her and Cardi don't get along. They want to use Cardi as their reason for attacking this lady. Y'all wanted to attack that lady anyway. Full grown men. I'm never okay with that. Michael Alexander, thank you, cuz, for the super sticker. I appreciate the support. This is my second support of the night. Thank you. I appreciate that. D. Seratinas, what you say? So I need these laughs. Thank y'all. Girl, you welcome. Thank y'all, because y'all be having me laughing in this chat too. Especially that doggone Hee Lel, that doggone DS, that doggone Bianca. It's a lot of y'all. Y'all be really wilding out in that chat, and it's entertainment. It's entertaining to me. Definitely entertaining to me. Now, I think that's about it. But yeah, we had to talk about that. I couldn't hardly take it. I really couldn't take it. Oh no. What you say, sister? Say I got butt, thighs, hips, and boobs. It is what it is, genetic. Yeah, and it ain't like we be wanting it neither. Hey, my bookie. Oh, you saw Beyonce this evening. You had fun? Are you hoarse now? Y'all been screaming and hollering all night. I know you had a good time. I know that's right. You done made it back home or you still in the car? I know you are excited. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad you made it there and hopefully made it home. Oh, you saw her yesterday. Oh, you was there when Megan came out on the stage. I knew your throat was tired. I knew it was. Y'all was up in there. All y'all was in there screaming like crazy people. The lady come on the stage. Ah! Did you see Tammy Roman was on social media telling y'all when that lady say, look around the crowd on mute, that y'all were supposed to get quiet? Did y'all get quiet for real, or was it still somebody trying to holler in the background? Oh, okay. Okay, all right. I'm glad you had a good time. I know that's right. Oh, you say everybody look good? You know what? From what I've been seeing on social media, honey, y'all been cutting up with these outfits. Y'all been coming up with some fits. I mean, putting them together. I saw one young man came out there, baby. He had the heels covered in mirrors. He had the hat covered in mirrors. I say, yes, now. Y'all better do this thing. Bianca, tell him hit that like button. Or just say Couture, it was one hater in the background. It's always one. Now, this her hometown. She said everybody on mute. Everybody should have got quiet. That one fool, I bet you that was somebody from out of town. That was somebody from New Mexico or Arkansas. That was somebody that should have been put out. Soon as that girl said everybody on mute and everybody ain't get quiet, whoever hollered should have been ushered out. Like they was down to the AME church. Because y'all know them people to the AME church don't play. They don't. You holler too loud at a funeral, them people usher you out. They don't play with you at all. She needed some AME ushers in there. Whoever that was, when she said everybody on mute and they hollered, baby, they would have known how to get them up out of there. Hey, Leah. Oh, goodness. You say, I seen the seamstress will put the work. Yeah, them seamstresses been, listen, the ladies have been earning their coins, the gentlemen too. You was 103. What's 103? What that mean? Y'all know I don't know them codes and stuff now. We had group meetings to not speak during the mute. Yeah, it was all over there. And you know about them AME ushers? Yeah, the AME church ushers. Okay, go in there and be making noise. Say amen too loud. See what happened. They'll get your behind up out of there. Okay. Oh, you was the 103rd like. Okay, gotcha. So the rest of them just ain't doing right by me. Appreciate that. Uh-huh. But yeah, that's what she need next time she do a tour. If she do another one, she need to put a call out to all the AME churches in the South, because I don't know whether they're that good in the North, but in the South, the AME church ushers, they will come and get you. Yes, they will. Be making noise in there. Be making noise in there. Now I'm a Baptist, to the core. And I still have to give it up to our AME ushers. Like they got us beat. The Baptist ushers, they pretty good about getting chewing gum, popping churn, making them sit on the back row. But when it comes to keeping order and taking you up out of there when you doing something you ain't supposed to do, AME usher is the baddest in the land. They the baddest in the land. Yes, God, you don't play with them. Look, there go one right there. Leah say, I'm an AME Ursha, and we sure will. Yeah, y'all don't play. I don't want no trouble either. So please don't come get me. I'm not gonna make no noise I'm not supposed to make ever. I promise you. But yeah, I was in an AME church and it was a funeral, and one of them Negroes pulled that hollering stuff trying to jump on the coffin. Man, they walked up there and grabbed that boy so quick, one on either side. I mean, marched him out of there. I say, Jesus. Listen, you don't play with them people. Beyonce, if you ever hear this or somebody that know her, go tell her next time you got to hire ushers from the AME church. And next time you say mute, I bet you everybody be quiet. Bet you that. Make sure they got on their them comfortable shoes and them white gloves and that Ursha pin on the front of their shirt. I bet you when you say mute, everybody gonna be quiet. Everybody, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Breast Dog say that's so heartless. No, that ain't heartless. Them people ain't with that clownery. Cause see, that ain't real, Breast Dog. When you see somebody pass, whoever you see trying to dive in the coffin and jumping on top of the coffin, that's the person that did not visit. They wouldn't even bring them a glass of water. That's the one probably got on dope one time and stole some of their silverware. That's not real. When they start doing that stuff, they supposed to get toted up out of there. Get them up out. Get them up out. They just disrupting the service. Get them out. And I'm telling you, if you messing with them AME ushers, you ain't gonna do that in there. They gonna get your tail up out of there. Yes, God. Yeah, cream of wheat. They got to have them white gloves. You see them white gloves and you in the AME church, you better act right. You bet. That's all I can tell you. You better act right. Because they will get you. No, they wasn't grieving for real. That boy was up there. Listen, let me tell you how he did it, y'all. We got time. Yeah, we got time. I'm tell y'all how he did it. So it was a few of them that was acting up. They were just crying and stuff, passing out. I was still working at the prison then, and my good sis called me talking about, Nitra, what you doing? I said, I'm nothing really. I'm at the house. She said, put on something and come up here, girlie. The whole family, they going through it, and it's a few of them, and a couple of them was on that dope. I said, oh, Lord. I said, okay, I'm coming. So, y'all, I grabbed my Bible, I grabbed my smelling salts. You know, we had the ones you could just bend it and break it, and it'll release the spirits of ammonia. So we was around there, girl, y'all, they was falling out on the floor. So we waving the spirits of ammonia, the smelling salts under their nose to wake them up and get them up and everything. And then we had the one that we wasn't watching because he had been sitting quiet the whole time. He was just crying and rocking, and every time somebody tried to touch him, he's like, just don't touch me, just don't touch me. And he went to walking like he was finna go up there to the casket, y'all. He got about halfway walking. He was walking slow, he was walking normal. He got about halfway. That boy broke out, started running, and stretched his arms out to the side like an airplane. Granny, why? Baby, and was finna dive on that coffin. Baby, them ushers swooped in like 747 jets on either side. I mean, they grabbed him so good his feet was off the floor for a minute and marched his tail right the hell up out of there. I say, woo, have mercy. Y'all better not do it. Don't do it. I had never seen nothing that organized in my life. Them people was not playing. Oh, y'all got y'all white gloves and all, Leah? Oh, we know you official. We know you official. Just say, not on the dope and stole from the deceased, baby. Yes, them be the ones. Them be the ones do all that screaming and hollering going on. Just wait. If y'all want to know who mistreated the person that died, get there and see who hollering the loudest. That's your one right there. That's your one right there. I ain't kidding, Jai. That's what he did. He was walking normal like he thought about that thing and slung them arms out to the side. Granny, why? Went running over there. Hey. Y'all know I'm ignorant. So I was 1 second from laughing. I was about to get escorted out. Because if he'd have made it to that coffin and flew and dove on it, oh no, I don't care how many ushers they had. They was just going to have to pick my big tail up and tote me out because I wasn't going to be no more good. Listen, I was going to go from reviving the people that fainted to being one of the people that fainted. Ain't no way in the hell. Ain't no way I could have kept quiet. If that boy had made that dive on that coffin, hey, forget that. Legina say, oh my goodness, that sounds like a family. Like my family, we need the AME. Yeah, y'all should have had it at the AME church. You wouldn't have had no problems. None of them. Baby, they got that boy up out of there so fast. Oh my God. That was funny in itself, but I could contain myself when I saw that. But if he'd have made that dive, because he was finna dive on that coffin, I seen it coming. When he flung them arms out and hollered, "Granny, why?" I said, "Oh, here it go. Here it go." If he'd have made it to that coffin, y'all, they'd have had to tote me out. I ain't lying. Because I can hold in a laugh pretty good, but stuff like that, I can't. Say we AME ushers will take you away like an eagle with a fish. Yeah, y'all bad, boy. Y'all swoop in and we don't even see you coming. We don't even see y'all coming. Whew. Yeah, Bianca don't play in that chat, boy. She fast. Couture say my cousin, your older cousin, almost knocked the casket over when my grandpa went to glory. I almost passed out from crying and saying she should be ashamed. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have somebody pass, find your local AME church and have it over there. You won't have no problems. Thank me later. Couture ain't dragged her out of the church. Let me ask you this. Were you able to not laugh? Because I wouldn't have made it. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't have made it. Auntie even say I had a cousin weighed about 300 pounds who tried to act like she was going to pass out at another cousin's funeral in front of my father in line. My father said, "Oh no, she ain't going to smash me." But look, Couture Bay, when they drug that girl at their church, I want to know how you managed not to laugh. Because I'd have been out of there. You say you laughed in the bathroom? I understand. Because listen, I don't care what's going on. If something funny happened, I'm laughing. It's going down. I mean, just be prepared. Be prepared to pop me because I'm laughing. Just know that. But yeah, Couture Bay, you seen that mess with Wack 100 being so disrespectful to Tasha K. Sitting up there talking about, trying to call the woman a man, talking about that they look alike. And it was just so disgusting. It was so disgusting. I couldn't get over that clown. We need some AME ushers for him too. We need some. I thought that clipboard was gonna turn to one. The way he looked at him, like he could smell him. I thought he was finna sign up for the usher board that day. He looked like it. I can't say he was the president of the usher board, but he sure looked like he was finna run next quarter. Yeah, he's disgusting. He is disgusting. And then, oh my God. Hey. See, people like him make it hard. I'm going to tell you something. I feel like people like him is really agents of Satan. I believe that. And the reason I say that is because, see, people like him will make it hard for you to get to heaven. He really will, because everything in you is going to say, get a crowbar, break his kneecaps. And you know the Lord ain't pleased with that. And so that's why I say people like Wack, they work for the devil. They do. Fooling with people like him, we won't none of us get in. Not now one of us. We'll all be done missed it. He ought to be ashamed of himself. I'm sure his mama ashamed of him wherever she is. Josh Star say I've laughed right in the pew because some church shenanigans are just too much. Oh yes, I'll laugh. It was a man. Hey, Brandon. You done with work at school for the day? Pouring a little libation and joining y'all on the porch. I'm here for the gossip. Baby, we finna go in a little bit, but I'm glad you made it. We got a little time left. But yeah, it was this one man, y'all. He ended up at our church because I met his wife at work and I had invited her. And her name was Jessica. And his name was Maurice. Well, I liked her from the giddy up. They was from up north, out of New York. And so he gets there to the church with her. Like, you know, I invited her, so I couldn't say you come to church but leave your husband to go to hell. I couldn't say that. That ain't nice. So the lady came on and she brought the man. Next thing we know, the man started telling people, oh, he's a preacher. And I'm looking at her like, girl, you ain't telling me that Negro supposed to be no preacher. Now, they had been in Florida, I want to say over a year. He hadn't been in nobody's church, but you a preacher. Well, who the hell is you preaching to? The spiders, the cobweb, who is you preaching to? Because you ain't going to nobody's church. But whatever. Y'all, this man got up there, supposed to have been preaching one Sunday, and he wasn't talking about nothing. He was just making noise and flipping through the Bible to random scriptures, y'all. And this Negro said, Yes, hallelujah. What a lucky Jesus we serve. When that man said lucky Jesus, when I tell y'all I tried not to laugh, I was 1 second from screaming. It was so bad. I thought I was gonna pee on myself. I had to get up out of there. I made it to the foyer. I made it right outside the sanctuary and went down on my knees. Cause baby, I wasn't in no condition. If I'd have stayed in there 1 second longer, 1 second longer, it was gonna be a catastrophe. That's how bad I wanted to laugh. I had never heard nothing that stupid in my life. And I knew the man was full of crap already, but when he said we serving a lucky Jesus, I say lucky Jesus. I said I don't heard a lucky Buddha. Now we got lucky. I say have mercy, y'all. I got up out of there so quick. That's back when all my shoes was 3 inches and higher. Baby, them heels was flying. You hear me? They barely touched the floor. I was getting out of there so quick. But yeah, I got a bad habit of laughing. It don't take me much. If I see something silly, oh, I'm cackling. Oh, I'm cackling. Yes, Auntie Eva, he said a lucky Jesus, baby, took me out. Took me out. But yes. Fast forward, y'all, but I want to say 6, 7 years later, that man ended up in prison. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Just start say lucky Jesus till I would have bust out laughing. I almost did. Oh, but my bladder was still good back then. I hadn't had Emmy yet. I hadn't had Sister Tanya yet. My bladder was still good. Now, if that had happened now, like today, girl, I'd have been sitting in a puddle because my whole bladder would have just exploded. There's no way I could have held it together. Yes, honey, the lucky Jesus. I said, oh my. No, Auntie Eva, I ain't put no finger up. I ain't had time to put no finger up. I was holding on to them pews with one hand and flying and holding on for dear life, trying to get up out of there. Prison. Ended up killing his uncle that was a crackhead who stole some money from him. That's what he ended up doing. And now he can preach in prison. Right, Brad Starr. Now he ain't preaching to the inmates. Let's hope. Here's hoping. They gave him life in prison. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure did. I wasn't even surprised. He looked dangerous. He had been pepping that girl upside her head, but I stay out people's business. I'm like, hey, girl, if you like to get hit, I'm not getting in the way. It's none of my business. Ain't nobody hitting me. Not a soul. Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all, so that's everything that I know that's going on. Anybody else know anything else that's going on that I'll talk about? Oh, I know what I want to tell y'all. Because I didn't know what was happening until I was getting ready to go online. They said that boy from Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crazy Bone, they say he in the hospital. They not saying what's wrong. Well, they saying he got a leaky artery in one of his lungs. Wow. Oh, he got sarcoidosis. Okay. Well, yeah, that's messed up. Right now they saying he can't even breathe off the machine. I hope he be all right. I didn't know he had sarcoidosis. Why can't I say sarcoidosis? What's wrong with me? But he ended up going to the hospital Friday, they say, because he was coughing up blood. Got a leaking artery in the lungs. Oh, wow. This is terrible. I hope he be all right. And he was just, working and stuff on Wednesday, but by Friday, you coughing up blood. Like, listen, I ain't finna, y'all know the Baptist in me. I be done had altar call. If you don't know him in the pardoning of your sins, please understand that you can be having a good time on Wednesday and be knocking on heaven's door by Friday. If you don't know him, I advise you to get to know him. That's all I'm going to say. J.I. say he can hold Bible study with Yosemite Sam. J.I., that's why I love you, dog. That's why I love you. Yes, the preacher with Lucky Jesus, him and Tory Lanez can get together and hold Bible study. They sure can. Legina say from Lucky Jesus to jail. Mm-hmm. Yes, God. Yep. Well, the thing is, you don't just pop up with sarcoidosis. That means he had to know he had it. But I'm just saying, like, you can think you got your condition under control. You can be walking around thinking you the picture of health. it's been a few people recently that was athletic and looked like they were the right size and everything else, and their heart just stopped. I'm just saying, for the record, you can be fine today, and you can be walking up the King's Highway tomorrow. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So please make sure that you know where your home is. Why, we all have a good time. We live our lives. We take care of our families. We enjoy a little bit on this side. But please make very sure, be extremely sure that you know exactly where your eternal home is supposed to be. Because today ain't promised to you, and neither is tomorrow. Less tomorrow. If the next hour ain't promised, tomorrow sure enough ain't promised. Make sure you know where your home is at. Because it's cool to say listen to your body, but baby, your body can be telling you all the right stuff, all the perfect stuff, all your tests and lab work and come back great, and you can feel great. And next thing you know, you wake up dead. Make sure, and I'm going to say this one last time for emphasis sake, make sure you know where your home is when you leave this place, because you got to go somewhere. And I'm gonna leave it with that. Now, everything's all fun and games till you wake up dead. Now, I don't know, we ain't seen no more updates about this young man. I hope that he pulls through. I hope that his family is comforted while they're going through this. I hope somebody's praying over him. Right now they say he can't even breathe without the machine. But just Wednesday, you had DJ Paul posting pictures where they was in the lab, meaning they in the studio, you making some more music. See, this is the thing. And I ain't trying to go off on no tangents, but I'm just being real. You up here on Wednesday making music for folks to go juke to. Ain't have no idea Friday was coming. Friday coming for a whole lot of us. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to let that go. Y'all know how I can get. Friday coming for a whole lot of us. Okay? So I truly hope that he pulls through. I hope his family is there praying with him. I hope they got comfort. And I truly, truly hope he make it back up out their bed. I truly hope and pray that he make it back out of that bed and have more time to do what he need to do with his life. Okay? Hey, U.S. Army Brett. But look, y'all, that's all I got. That was the last little piece that I had to put in there because I almost forgot to say something about that. I didn't want to forget that. And I'm glad I didn't. Oh, and y'all, they say Jesus still got his ring on. So Jenny might have a chance. She might have a chance. I told y'all that lady said she want her husband back. I don't know whether she praying or something, but hopefully for her sake. But it looked like he still got the ring on, so she might have a chance. So shout out to her. I think that's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. Ain't no more gossip. Y'all know I ain't finna make up nothing. What we got is all we got. What we got is all we got. So look, ain't nobody else trying to say nothing. I'm done reading for the night. I love y'all beautiful people in here. Okay. Let me grab a couple more comments and we're going to slide up out this mug. Leah said, now, Shanitra, you're right. My doctor former was treating me for migraines. Turned out I was having many strokes before I had a TIA. You say he's still going to leave. Well, I don't know the future. So if she want her husband, I sure want her to have him, honey. I hope it work out for her. Katurbe say, my best friend says she want them back together and tell Mama Ma to go to her house. She might want to tell her mama to go to her house if she can manage to keep her husband. That's right, Vita. Tell her to get her pretty apron, the nice one, the one that show you shape. That's the one she need. She need the apron that show you shape. And she might want to learn how to fix oxtails and butter beans and crackling bread. I'm just saying, for the record. But yeah, so hopefully for her sake, that she's able to maintain her husband. I don't believe in wishing bad on nobody's marriage. So if she want him, y'all know me. I want her to have him. Go get your husband, girl. So look, y'all, Ain't nobody else got nothing to say. Ain't nobody grabbing the stream yard. So I'm just finna get up out of here. It's a movie I'm watching. So I'm gonna get back in that movie. I'm gonna finish drinking this bitter pomegranate juice, but it's supposed to be good for your heart. So I'm gonna go on and finish drinking my pomegranate juice. And I'm gonna let y'all have y'all evening back. But I enjoyed everybody. This was fun as per usual. And you know what made it even more fun? We ain't have to talk about R ratio A. No, but I can't wait for New Jersey to come out though for the record, because child, they say that new girl Danielle done hit Jen Aiden in the face with a glass, done cut the girl face, left a bruise on her and everything. So, and it's something about some charity money and saying that the girl took the charity money and she ain't want Jen Aiden talking about it. I say, Lord have mercy, them girls over there in New Jersey is ghetto, GHETTO, baby. I can't wait for them to go ahead and start their season back. Because this right here is finna be good. This finna be good. By the time they busting people in the face with glasses and charity money coming up stolen, I can't wait. So, you know, when they start, y'all, I'll let you know. If anything else go down with that, I will let you know. I appreciate everybody. So y'all know what I'm going to ask you. You already know. I ain't got to tell you. Please hit that like button on the way out if you did not hit it on the way in. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you'll know every time that we go live over here on this good port. Okay, all right. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we'll be happy to have you. Everybody's welcome. We all family. And if you want to join channel membership so you can take part in our virtual event or have us celebrate your birthday, please hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box of the video. Also in that description box is the link for our Royal Family merchandise. Go to our Royal store and see what you might be able to find for yourself, your husband, or your children. Okay, get you some goodies. And my Amazon store is in there, so you can buy the same things that I buy and we can shop together, because that's what we do. All right? So in the meanwhile, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. It was so cool hanging with you. Everybody have a great night, sweet dreams, say your prayers, all that good stuff. And remember, if nobody else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to y'all later, okay? Bye, y'all.